Coming to you from the WDEE-TV studios in Ypsilanti, Michigan, I'm Ray Brockette, and this is the WDEE-TV Headline News. Our top story today comes from Ann Arbor News and writer Ben Freed. Michigan State Police arrested Travis Cunningham, 19, Sunday, in connection with the July car crash that killed Tecumseh teens Dakota Gonzalez and Kurt Orlowski. The state police took Cunningham into custody at approximately 3:30 p.m. on Sunday on a warrant issued by the Washtenaw County Prosecutor's Office for 2 counts of operating a vehicle while intoxicated causing death and 1 count of operating a vehicle while intoxicated. Cunningham, who lives in Monroe, is expected to be arraigned at 1 p.m. Monday in Washtenaw County 14A District Court. Preliminary investigation of the crash, which occurred July 3rd, indicates that Cunningham's pickup truck may have crossed the median on US 23 before crashing into the sedan containing Gonzalez, Orlowski, and Aaron Laura, who was also injured in the accident but survived. Cunningham had to be extracted from his vehicle using the jaws of life. Gonzalez and Orlando, who were on their way home from Ann Arbor for the 4th of July holiday, were pronounced dead at the scene. The Ann Arbor Police Department also assisted in the arrest. For more on this story, it can be found on a local news feed on our link, WDEE-TV.com. When we return, John Dingell receives the Presidential Medal of Freedom at the White House ceremony.
At Morgan Taylor, buy 2 suits, get a 3rd suit free. Morgan Taylor is located at 133 West Michigan Avenue in Ypsilanti. Clothing and accessories for men, women, and children at Morgan Taylor. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Call 734-221-0296. Ask about layaways and in-store financing. At Morgan Taylor, buy 2 suits, get a 3rd suit free.
Welcome back. I'm Ray Brockette, and this is the WDEE-TV Headline News coming to you from the WDEE-TV studios in Ypsilanti, Michigan. Our next story comes from the Ann Arbor News and writer Lindsay Nate. U.S. Representative John Dingell and 2 other Michigan natives will receive the Presidential Medal of Freedom at a ceremony today at the White House. Dingell is one of 19 public servants, activists, and artists to receive the award this year. The list of medal recipients also includes Michigan natives actress Marlo Thomas from the 1970s hit show That Girl and award-winning musician Stevie Wonder. President Obama will present the award this afternoon in a White House ceremony that will be streamed live. The Presidential Medal of Freedom is the nation's highest civilian honor, given to individuals who have made miraculous contributions to the security or national interests of the United States, to world peace, or to cultural or other significant or public or private endeavors. John Dingell is the longest-serving member of Congress. He retired at the end of the year after serving since 1955. His 12th congressional district includes Ann Arbor and Ypsilanti. Dingell went on to say, "It's especially meaningful to me to receive this recognition alongside such a distinguished and diverse group of individuals that truly represent the ideals and values that have made this nation great." The White House also said in a statement they described Dingell as one of the most influential legislators in history. For more of this story, it can be found on the local news feed link in our website at WDEE-TV.com. When we return, Pittsfield Township is considering a $635,000 solar installation to help power its township hall. This portion of the news is brought to you by the Wolverine Grill, located at 228 West Michigan Avenue, Ypsilanti, Michigan. Check us out on the internet at thewolverinegrill.com. Welcome back. This is Ray Brockette for the WDEE-TV Headline News, coming to you from our studios in Ypsilanti, Michigan. Our next story comes from Tom Perkins and the Ann Arbor News. Pittsfield Township is discussing plans for a solar canopy that would help power the Township Hall, provide a new shelter for the Township Farmers Market, and serve as a carport. The Board of Trustees discussed the idea and received a presentation from Synergy, a Novi-based solar power company, recently during a working session, but no action was taken. The 540-panel, 150-kilowatt system the township is considering comes with a $635,000 price tag, but it would offset the township hall's energy usage by 70% and pay for itself in around 12 years. Over the system's 25-year lifespan, the township would be able to save approximately $930,000 in electrical costs using the system. It would also eliminate 3,047 metric tons of carbon dioxide, which Synergy says is the equivalent to powering 144,415 homes for 24 hours. Pittsfield Township Supervisor Mandy Gruall says the township promotes green practices through demonstration projects like its rain garden and energy-efficient modifications to the Township Hall, and the solar installation is a continuation of that. In keeping with that philosophy, one thing that would be the next step is the installation of a solar facility of some sort, she said. The Township Farmers Market in Pittsfield takes place in the warmer months and in the Township Hall's parking lot. It's grown in popularity in recent years, and Gruall said, and a solar canopy would shelter the market, promote Township campus as a gathering spot, and serve as a green demonstration project. Gruall said the township would look for grant funding for the project, and some general fund dollars could be used if the board wishes. The design pitched by Synergy calls for a curved carport, which would be the first of its kind in Michigan and cover 30 parking spaces. There is no timeline set by the board as of yet to take action on that design. For more on this story, it can be found on the local news feed link on our website at WDEE-TV.com. When we return, property owners authorize police to evict homeless camp on Ann Arbor's east side.
At Morgan Taylor, buy 2 suits, get a 3rd suit free. Morgan Taylor is located at 133 West Michigan Avenue in Ypsilanti. Clothing and accessories for men, women, and children at Morgan Taylor. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Call 734-221-0296. Ask about layaways and in-store financing. At Morgan Taylor, buy 2 suits, get a 3rd suit free.
Welcome back. I'm Ray Brockette for the WDEE Headline News, coming to you from the WDEE-TV studios in Ypsilanti, Michigan. Our next story comes from Ryan Stanton of the Ann Arbor News. Members of a homeless encampment on Ann Arbor's east side are bracing for eviction from the privately owned woods, where they have established a self-governing tent community known as Camp Serenity. People are feeling pretty desperate because they have no idea where to go, says Sherry Wander, president of the nonprofit group Mission, which has been providing tents, blankets, and other supplies and support to the camp. Wander says that some members already have moved on, but there are still 7 or 8 people staying at the camp for now. The property along 23 at the end of Burton Road is owned by California-based High Ridge Costa Housing Partners, which is working with the Ann Arbor Police to have the camp cleared from the property. We're cooperating with the police, Tom Eckerson, Senior Vice President of High Ridge Costa, said in an email on Sunday. They requested that we sign a form authorizing the police to act as their agent. They sent it to High Ridge Costa last Thursday, where it was signed and returned within an hour. It is in their hands now, Eckerson said. High Ridge Costa is considering its options for developing the property. While some have suggested the developer should let the camp stay for now, some neighbors in the nearby Forest Brook subdivision have complained about it. We would like to be good neighbors, Erickson said, but allowing trespassers and illegal camping on our property does not meet that standard. For more on this story, it can be found on the local news feed link on our website, WDEE-TV.com. When we return, Thomas Reuters plans to move to South States. When we return, Thomas Reuters plans to move to a South State Street building that's being vacated by City Mortgage.
Actually, I think it's Thompson.
Oh, it is. When we return, Thompson Reuters plans to move to a South State Street building that's being vacated by City Mortgage. This portion of the news is brought to you by Hikes Decorated Apparel, located at 133 West Michigan Avenue, Ypsilanti, Michigan. Check us out on the internet at hike.com. Welcome back. This is Ray Brockette for the WDEE-TV Headline News, coming to you from our studios located in Ypsilanti, Michigan. Wrapping things up, this story from Tom Perkins and the Ann Arbor News. Thomson Reuters is planning to expand into a building now occupied by City Mortgage in the Avis Farms Business Park at the northeast corner of State and Textile Roads in Pittsfield Township. Several officials familiar with the move confirmed that Thomson Reuters intends to operate in the building, though it isn't clear if it will move its employees from its other Washtenaw County facilities or staff it with new employees it plans to hire. The company has over 1,100 employees in its offices throughout Washtenaw County, and it recently announced it would invest $19.9 million in its local operations and expand its workforce by 300 employees over the next 5 years. Pittsfield Township Supervisor Mandy Gruall declined to confirm or deny that Thomson Reuters was the building's potential new tenant, and representatives from Thomson Reuters could not be reached for comment. More on this story can be found on local news feed on our website, WDEE-TV.com. That's the news for November 24th, 2014. I'm Ray Brockette. Thank you for joining us.